Lori McCabe from SMB Group, and today I have the pleasure of talking to Terry Hicks.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Terry. I'm used to talking to you at Intuit, but today Terry is here in his new role as Chief Product Officer at InfusionSoft, which is a cloud-based sales and marketing automation solution for true, real small businesses. And I'm really happy to be talking to you today, Terry, and would like to hear what you'll be doing in your new role. But, you know, before we get into this, you were at QuickBooks 15 years or Intuit 15 years, so I'm really curious, you know, very successful role there, and what brought you to InfusionSoft? What inspired the change?
Well, I think one of the things that inspired me in coming to InfusionSoft was really the passion for small businesses. I mean, it was something that over my 15 years at Intuit, I really gained I got a lot of personal energy, felt like I was doing something good in the world. And when I decided that it was time to take on a new challenge, Intuit's a great company, I learned a lot, but I just decided personally I wanted to take on a new challenge. And I was very open-minded in what I was looking for. But the things that I wanted to make sure were there was a great group of people who I really enjoy and trust and feel like, you know, I'd want to be in the trenches working with every day. An interesting problem to solve where I felt like there was a big opportunity to make a difference. And, you know, it could have been small business, it could have been some other space, but when I met the InfusionSoft team, I really connected deeply both with who they are and the mission that they're on. So once that happened, I just said, hey, this is the right next place for me.
That's great. And what is your new role at InfusionSoft? Can you tell us a little bit about what you'll be doing?
Yeah. Well, InfusionSoft is all-in-one sales and marketing software for small businesses, and I'm the Chief Product Officer. And what's included in my role is, of course, the product management team and the design team, but also the payments business and the marketplace. So from that sort of team, we'll be looking at how do we really revolutionize all-in-one sales and marketing software for small businesses to really make it much more appropriate from an experience standpoint, from an ease of use standpoint, and sort of solve these problems in a new and modern way. It's a really exciting challenge.
Yeah, I mean, InfusionSoft, you already have over 30,000 real small business customers, but I guess, you know, there are millions of small businesses, so it's how do we get this to that really next level of growth?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exciting. So what do you see as your biggest opportunities and as you try to make this more accessible and easier and provide better outcomes for the customers using it?
A lot of what we talk about is this sort of multi-system chaos. A lot of small businesses start using many tools to try to solve a problem. And they may probably leap to, let me try this tool or let me try that tool, before really slowing down and starting to think about, well, what am I trying to accomplish in a business? And so I think a big opportunity for us is to translate the years and years of expertise that InfusionSoft has built on what we call the small business success method or lifecycle marketing, translate that into both the product experience, but also translate that knowledge and grow that knowledge through the ecosystem of experts, of partners who help to get small businesses started, and even really learning from small businesses themselves, make their successes in trying on different strategies transparent in an appropriate way with other customers that come on to the platform. And so I think that's the big opportunity, is to move more to what are you trying to accomplish, build that into the experience of the product, and have it be less work for small businesses to achieve success.
Yeah. So what if there's like one message you're really hearing over and over again from the customers you speak to, like, oh, please do this for me, what would that be?
Well, customers really connect with the potential benefits of InfusionSoft. So they really connect with the idea of, I'm trying to grow sales, I'm trying to get organized.
Number one, grow my business.
That's right. And I'm trying to save time, because small businesses are time-starved. They're wearing all of those hats. So the number one thing is, I love those benefits. Help me achieve them with less effort, with more confidence. Help me connect to the actions that I should take in my business in order to achieve those outcomes. So that's really what we're trying to do.
Yeah, make that roadmap for me more straightforward.
Exactly.
That's great. What are, kind of the biggest challenges to do this? Because as we all know, software, whether it's in the cloud or on premise, it can automate things for you. It can take care of things for you, but you still have to, spend time getting things set up and configured and everything like that. So how do you kind of see those challenges of really making that more drop dead easy for them?
Well, there's so many different challenges. Number one challenge is when you have an existing base of customers, they're comfortable with the way things work. And so as you start to change, even though that benefit is very attractive, it still is reflected as change
for the existing
customers.
Base.
So that's one thing that we would be very mindful of. I think the other thing is, how do you build confidence? So when you're when the experience changes from you're building something from scratch to you're selecting from some recommendations and either tailoring it to look like you with your words, or maybe changing the activity a little bit, how do you build confidence that that's the right thing for your business? So whether it's bringing the expertise of the user in, of other experts into the experience, whether it's just giving it reviews and ratings and performance metrics around it, that will be a big challenge to get customers to adopt, because the small businesses are skeptical. They don't want to waste time or money on solutions that don't work and could actually hurt their business more than help. So building that confidence is going to be a big challenge.
Yeah, and I think we've all been there, no matter what size business, of trying things, and just it ends up to be such a time sink, and then you're like, oh, this thing really doesn't work for me anyway.
Exactly.
So what are some ways you are thinking you might address that challenge? Because I think a lot of small business owners have been burnt already. They spend a lot of time, if not money as well, but time is so key, and it was like, oh, this was just a big waste of time. I can totally relate to that. How will you circumvent that?
Well, fortunately, there are many, many patterns that exist in design that are successful. So, just like our customers, we don't need to reinvent all of those wheels ourselves. We can adopt many of the best practices that are out there in terms of getting started. Another big advantage, though, that's unique to InfusionSoft is we do have a large network of experts who help small businesses every day, and some of those experts actually work at InfusionSoft. So it's really bringing those people and those personalities into the experience. So for the customers who are inclined to say, who are more self-directed, inclined to to analyze the recommendations and adopt them, they'll be fine. But for the many who have a question mark of, is this right for my business, they'll have access to experts who are from the ecosystem of folks who already support InfusionSoft customers, as well as some of the key members of the InfusionSoft team that can help them get over that hump.
So really personalize it to their style and their preferences.
Exactly.
That's great.
Exactly.
Well, Terry, it was so great to see you again, and congratulations on your new role. And I'll be, looking forward to InfusionCon next March. Awesome. To see how everything's going and catch up with some of the new things that you're doing then.
Well, I really look forward to catching up with you. I'm sure we'll have made a lot of progress by then, and love to share it all.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.